Good morning, everyone. I'm Hugh. We're here at the first event of Student Volunteering Week in 2022. So our first of 5 events this February. I'd just like to welcome Abigail Hill from Tenebris Cancer Care, who is their volunteer development officer, and is here to give us a talk this morning about Tenebris and about the voluntary opportunities that they offer at the moment, and also how some of the opportunities that our students have currently or recently been involved in. And there will also be some time at the end to ask Abigail some questions. But for now, I'll hand over, and thank you very much.
Thank you. Let's have a look if this hopefully works. Here we go. So as Hugh said, I'm Abigail, or Abby, that's absolutely fine, and I work at Tenebris Cancer Care. So just a quick intro, so welcome to everyone. So as Hugh said, I'm the Volunteer Development Officer. And I only started working in May last year. I had a temporary role and that was only supposed to be until October last year, but in the June I managed to get a permanent role to officer, and part of my role is to encourage and attract students to volunteer at the charity. So you may know about Tenebris or you may not, but basically it was started in 1943 by a group of 10 local businessmen. That's why it's called Tenebris. And it was basically just to look at the community and help. But they were helping a friend basically, and it's evolved from there. So obviously we continue to care about our community for cancer patients when and where they need us most. So we care about finding a cure with our research, or we care about doing this where it matters. So we are very much focused in the heart of the community. We are in England as well, but we are mainly based in Wales, so we are a Welsh charity. So there's just some facts and figures for you. There are around 19,000 people diagnosed with cancer every year. So that's 52 people every single day. So since I've been speaking now, there has been few people diagnosed with cancer, unfortunately. So the cancer rates are going up, but survival is obviously improving thanks to brilliant research, diagnosis techniques and funding as well. And there are around 130,000 people living with cancer in Wales. So obviously they need our support. So in Tenebris, we have several services that we offer for cancer patients and their families and their friends. So we do have our financial debt and benefits advice team, which they're fantastic. Their reports are phenomenal. The amount of money that they get for cancer patients is incredible. Whether you need a blue badge, as you now can't, walk as far due to your cancer treatment, then they can help with that. If you then obviously need to take sick because you can't work due to treatment, then they also help you with that. So funding, loans, grants, anything like that. And they are a fantastic team. We also then have our Sing With Us choirs. So we have around 16 of these in Wales, ranging from north, south, east, west Wales. And again, they are brilliant. So they're for anyone affected by cancer. So if you've lost a loved one, or if you're going through cancer treatment yourself, you can go to one of these choirs. And you don't have to sing as well. Like I did one over Zoom, and I muted myself, and it was fine. It was lovely. But they do also sing for companies, for different charities, for different events. And it's just a way to get involved, again, with the community as well. We then also have our support line. So our support line is basically set up of support line nurses who are trained medically, and they have previous experience of being cancer nurses or nurses in general. So they're to give practical advice. So anything for, you know, a cancer patient that's worried about treatment. If they've got some questions, they can ring the number on our website that's basically open all year round, and one of the support line nurses would be able to get back in touch with them. And then we also have our TeleFriend service, which I manage. So it's a befriending service, which is through the telephone. So a trained volunteer is matched with a service user that's either going through cancer themselves or a carer or just recently lost somebody. They will just have an uplifting weekly call with their TeleFriend volunteer. And it's just a nice way to just talk to somebody that they don't know, and just have a bit of a chat, really. So obviously we can't do it without the help of our volunteers. So again, it's just a few stats for you here. Last year, our volunteers gave an amazing 300,000 hours of their time, which is an amazing 34 years, which is just fantastic. So obviously you would like to know about the opportunities that we have here at Tenebris Cancer Care. So we have a wide range of opportunities to volunteer for different roles at the charity. Some are listed on the slide. They could be helping with an IT project with your computer skills if you take an IT as a degree, or we have upcycling old rags into new clothes if you're a fashion student. If you have an idea of how you could help us with your skills, then just approach us and we can see what will fit in. We normally don't say no to any help. Any help is essential for us. So we also have some benefits of volunteering, which some of you may know already. For one, it improves your skills and it gains new skills too. So whether they're related to your studies or not, volunteering can teach you a variety of skills that may prove useful down the line. Whether it's practical skills, soft skills, people management, volunteering gives students a chance to supplement learning new skills. It's great on your CV. Obviously, having a degree is fantastic, but you want to shine amongst your competition. So having experience is vital. The studies have suggested that 44% of students don't know what they want to do when they finish university and when they graduate. So I think the best answer is to get some experience while you're in university. So that's one of the biggest benefits of volunteering. It gets you out of your comfort zone, both physically and mentally. It broadening your horizons through volunteering work and will help you narrow down your career path as well. Obviously, you do get access to internal jobs as well. So obviously, if you make a good impression, then you're more than likely going to get, you know, a job in Tenebris with us. And also we can be references for your future jobs as well. So again, make a good impression, you'll get a glowing reference from us. And I think as well, it's the satisfaction of knowing that you're making a vital difference. So even if you did 2 hours a week volunteering, you have made such a difference already to the people that use our services. You also meet new people and new connections as well. So it can open up several doors for the future opportunities. Engaging in the community as well allows you to make contact with people from all walks of life that you maybe wouldn't have met previously. I volunteered for Kidney Wales, actually, for a different charity when I was in University of South Wales up in Treforest back in 2016, when I was doing my internship there. And I've stayed very close connections to the manager there at the time, and he actually helped me get my current job now, as I stayed connected with him. So it does broaden, you know, connections, opportunities, and I think volunteering is fantastic. As I said, I volunteered as a student in several different charities, and it really gave me the experience and the confidence that university didn't. And it made me stood out then on applications moving forward. So yeah. So that's really my presentation. I talk very quickly, so sorry about that. But if you do have any questions, then please, you know, put them in chat, raise your hand. Or obviously, if you want to contact me, there's my email address, there's my home number. As I said, if you have any skills or any ideas that you think would help Tenebris Cancer Care, then please come forward, because we are very open to suggestions and to help as well. Thank you.
That's great. Thanks very much, Abby. That was really interesting and great to see the impact that the work can have on people in South Wales who are experiencing, and also related to those who have cancer, and also the benefits that supporting Tenebris through volunteering can have on people as well. I was wondering what benefits you think that it, as well as the benefits to the students, what benefits do you think it has to Tenebris itself when you start working with new people, or you have younger people volunteering with you? What sort of impact does it have on the organisation?
Oh, it has a massive impact. Younger people have so many lovely ideas, fresh ideas as well. It's lovely that in Tenebris Cancer Care, as it's such a lovely place to work, people have been here for a long time. But obviously then the fresh ideas coming in, they just bounce around, and then new things happen because of younger volunteers and their ideas. So it is just a fantastic thing. Yeah.
Mm. And do you have any examples, do you think, of any kind of recent times where young people have kind of put something into practice?
Yeah, for example, only a couple of weeks ago, we had 3 University of South Wales students arrive for their internships, one of them being an EDI intern. So we're very new still with EDI. So it was very nice to have her input, and the ideas that she's currently given us already, it's just blown our minds, really. So it'd be interesting to have her. It's only until end of March, but what she's doing currently will continue even when she's not with us. So that's really good.
Oh, that's great. So it's had an immediate sort of impact, but
Yeah.
But it sounds like there'll be a lasting one as well.
Definitely, yeah.
I'm aware that I've been sort of hogging the questions a bit at the moment, so I'm not sure if anyone else has any questions for Abby. Oh, hi, Glesney.
Hi, yeah, I just wanted to ask, because you obviously mentioned, the opportunities you have. Are they all kind of longer term, or are they shorter ones, depending on the student's availability and commitment?
Yeah, we are trying to be more flexible now, especially with COVID, because it did put a bit of a spanner in the works with volunteering. So we are very flexible. So a lot of our opportunities can be one-off, so that could be bucket collecting, or it could be long-term as well. But when I say long-term, again, we are very flexible, and we would work around, being a student, as I've been there, done that. So it can get a bit stressful with the uni life. So yeah, they can be, if they're admin roles. And then obviously if it says on the bottom of the role profile, at least 4 hours a week, if you can't do that, then still get in touch, because there's ways around things, and we would just love your support, really. So we're open to anything.
It sounds great. I think there's a lot that the students have had out of it. I know certainly the feedback we've had from students that have volunteered for you has been really positive. And I think that's why some of them keep coming back to do other events as well. So yeah, that's great news. I think we've had one more student join us as well. So I guess it's important to say we've recorded this session, so we can make that recording available afterwards, and share that with you. We've got details of the attendees from the university, so we can send that out.
Yeah, and just to add to that, I'll put a link into the chat to the Civic Engagement Scheme website, and that gives some more information about the scheme that's running out of the USW Careers Service, and also links so as students then you can access the opportunities for that we have available, such as through organisations like Tenebris as well are on there. And Abby, you mentioned before about your experience as an alumni, but also having volunteered yourself, and how that has been really formative in helping you kind of get to where you are now. And thank you for taking the time to work with us to produce an article on that, and a link to that is on that as well. So yeah, it's great to see you on video, but also online as well on the article. And just to add that I also volunteered on one of the Tenebris events and met you there at the Llandaff Cathedral as well in December. So it's great to have not just students involved, but staff too.
Yeah, I think the civic engagement scheme is fantastic. I wish I had it back when I was in university, because mainly I had to get the volunteering experience myself. There wasn't really help there. So I think it's fantastic, and I think every student should volunteer at least just once, just to see what it's like and what benefits it gives you, and also the charity or the organisation that you volunteer for. So yeah, if anybody's got any questions, please get in touch with me, or Leslie or Hugh, and they can pass me through. So happy to answer anything. Yeah.
I'll just put and thank you for that. I definitely agree with your words about volunteering, and I did a bit at university, and I try and keep up where I can now, even though I'm working. It just gives me a different perspective on things and some other experiences. So it's something I definitely recommend. I've added the Civic Engagement Scheme email address into the chat as well. So yes, if you have any questions, and we can direct you through there to Abby as well. But yeah, if there are any questions, please let us know. But I guess, Abby, unless you've got anything else to add, or Glesney as well, we can probably wrap things up quite soon.
No, I think I've said everything.
Can I just ask about the application process? Because some of the students might be interested to know maybe, what the process is, or how long it can take, and if there's references and stuff.
Yeah, sure. So obviously, if you are interested in one of the roles, you can get in touch with Leslie or Hugh, or go onto our website where the roles will be listed. There will be an application form to fill in, and we do require 2 references as well. So we just send them off, and I do the references, so it's pretty quick. And then, yeah, that's basically it. Then we get in touch with you about the role. We don't hold interviews unless it is for a long-term, say, admin role. If you wanted to do a retail role, then you would just meet with the shop manager, and they would obviously do your induction and everything like that. If it's fundraising, you would meet with the fundraising team. So it is quite a quick application, and it's just your standard questions on there, and yeah, 2 references as well.
And we can help with the application as well, for any students that require that. So yeah, that's good for them to know. Thank you.
Okay.
That's great. Well, I think that's probably it, and that's been a very useful, informative, and definitely very interesting half an hour. And thanks very much, Abby, for taking the time to join us and share more about Tenebris and the opportunities.
Thank you. My pleasure.